Hello everybody, I've made a new project. This project is pretty cool. So, it's basically a source code compressor. Now, whenever you're making source code, there's always one thing in common, and that's that you're almost always using ASCII. ASCII is also 7-bit, which kind of leaves one bit just useless because they're stored in 8-bit chars anyway. So what I made here is a really simple code that simply just moves the bits over to the left and wraps around until it is able to remove a bit or remove a byte, and then it continues on. So this will compress, or really just shrink, an ASCII document down by 12.5%. So if we take a look here, we'll see how it works. So here's the top. Here's just the regular ASCII, and as you can tell, every single one of these just starts with a 0. So we can ignore that 0 and start shifting these bits over to the left. So we take this 7 bits and we shift it over by 1, and then we take these 7 bits and then we shift it over by 2, and then we take these 7 bits and we shift it over by 3, and so on and so on and so on until we are done, and then we continue again. And this way we remove 3 bytes from this little string here. So let me see. So let's do a really long string. So compress. We're gonna use this string here, and compressed. I was messing around with GZ compress earlier. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so let me just grab this, and we're gonna compress source. Compressed string length compress, and then we're just gonna do string. Oh, I already did that. Okay, whatever. Let me just do this. And now, if we go over here and look, if I can fucking do it correctly. If you look, it just compressed or shrank 212,000 bytes down to 186,000 bytes, but shrunk by 12%. Now the advantage of this over regular compression is that regular compression works based on patterns and repetition. So if there is no repetition, then it won't compress very well. But with this, not only will it compress ASCII files that are completely random down to always 12%, like it will always be, but it also does small files too. It will take like 15 bytes and compress it down by 12%. And alright, so if we go over to look in the database, ASCII messages, let me log into my account. Now I'm probably gonna make this in C because it's kind of slow in PHP, because we have to call these ord and char functions a lot. But here's the compressed content, and this leads me over to this. So I've also been working on porting the website to, or adding a no JavaScript fallback to the website. So if we have JavaScript on, everything works. Everything works fine. But if we turn it off, you'll see that everything still works fine. If we look, okay, there's okay, you can't search yet, but you can search videos. Test. You can search videos. You can change your profile. You see, you can change your profile. And we've also got a replacement for Nexus. Since Nexus is way too complicated with JavaScript, I made a new thing, which is ASCII messages. So we can go and make a message and title, and then we can do header. And this uses the same ASCII compression algorithm that I just showed you. Header, header. And then I am a paragraph with small bold text. And then we're gonna send this to, let's see, I'm gonna send it to Alteragon. Why not? And there we go. Look at that. It sent the file, and if we go over here and look 24, if we go down here and look, you'll see that it is compressed. As you can see, it's compressed, which is really useful. But yeah, that was a pretty short video. If you guys want to see me port this to C or C++, just let me know, because if I do that, in C and C++, chars and numbers are the same thing, so it's completely, like, there's no need to convert from string to char at all, so it'll be really fast. In fact, we'll be able to shrink entire ASCII files, and this is kind of why I think that we should be calling this the source code compressor, because because think about it, whenever you're doing coding, you're always doing it in ASCII, so this is a great way to shrink your ASCII files. But anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you.